Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on into another Mancave 101 Artist Spotlight. Tonight we got a good one for you, Artist Spotlight number 14. We'll introduce our guest in just a second, but before we do that, let me introduce the guys. His enemies are still searching for him off the shores of Kalo K. Leo, what's going on? Kalo K is a place now. It's not a person, just FYI. It's a place. Exactly. It's a people. It's like Asgard. You know what I mean?
And to get in, the secret knock, I'm gonna let all y'all guys know you gotta have sandals and flip flops.
Say less. Say
right?
Less. Brooklyn in the house. Big Chase. What is happening?
What's good, man? I know I'm personally showing up barefoot like everybody.
And I, of course, and your man in the chair, Aaron, still wearing Jets gear because Aaron Rodgers still hasn't signed yet. The son of a bitch. Anyway, that's another story for another day. But anyway, as I said, we are bringing you our 14th installment of the Artist Spotlight. Before we get into that, though, I did just want to mention, please check us out on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, Facebook, Apple Podcast, and Spotify. Got all of them.
He's like, I don't know if I got all of those last time.
No, you definitely missed one, but I wasn't there to correct you, so it's okay. But anyway, let me introduce our guest, Cassanova Films, Joshua Cassanova. What is going on?
What's going on, everybody? Thanks for having me.
Hey, thanks you for showing up, man. So, you know, we got to start at the beginning because normally we've had a lot of artists and illustrators. You might be your second actual filmmaker. So let's talk about how you got started in film and what made you go that route.
Sure. You want to go all the way back?
Take it back as far as you need to go.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So Cassanova is actually my stage name. I used to do music, and I started producing my own music videos. And I got to a point at the job that I was working at where, I just wasn't reaching my goals. And my wife just pushed me to try something different and start pursuing my creative arts. So I turned my love from music video production into, picking up a camera and starting Cassanova, at the time, Cassanova Media Group, which is now Cassanova Films. So pretty much since 2015 till now, I've just been shooting.
Wow, that's dope. That's dope.
Shit, that's
and whatnot.
Longevity.
So you actually you film, you write, you do it all, or do you have like a team?
Yeah, actually. So my wife Cassie and I are co-owners of Cassanova Films. She's a producer and my assistant director, and I do the director of photography, director, writer. We kind of share writing duties with projects, and I also edit. So we pretty much do everything in-house.
Wow. Talk about a team dynamic. That's a dynamic duo.
Like, oh my gosh. It's 6 of us to get this one podcast done. So the 2 of y'all. So what are you currently working on?
So at the moment, I am working actually right here on the chopping block. I have a teaser for our Kickstarter that we're launching tomorrow, which is X-Men Sinister Saga, fan film continuation to X-Men Origins Jubilee. And this one will be like a insert that's going to actually be in the film project, which is a 3-part mini series.
Okay.
And yeah, so that's what's on the chopping block right now. And then, like I said, tomorrow launching is the Kickstarter. And I'm not sure if you checked it out yet, but X-Men Origins Jubilee is kind of where we started with the whole thing. And now we're just trying to build that universe bigger and get more people involved.
Okay.
So actually, that seems like a perfect time. I'll just bring up the X-Men Jubilee trailer, which I will, or I should say, fan film. Sorry. So I will leave the original link to this in the description. That will also lead you guys to the homepage, their YouTube homepage. Please go check them out. Like, comment, and subscribe. The way we tell you to over here all the time. So anyway, let me play this. If you want to talk about it, feel free. But we'll play the video. If it decides that it wants to work.
He said it was attacked by some kind of beast. And get this, a girl that had firecrackers in her hand.
Excuse me, that's my car you're ruining.
What do you want me to do about it, boss?
Bring them to me.
Leave the girl alone, Bob.
It's one of them. It's a mutant.
Any witnesses?
Very cool.
All right.
Very, very cool.
Very cool. So the trailer actually is what originally caught my attention. I was like, yo, I showed the fellas and they were like, wait, what does that say? Is it? It's like, oh no, we got to get him in here and have a conversation about this. So just give us kind of a walk through the story for either one, for Jubilee or the new Sinister. Where's the story coming from? Are you taking it from the comics directly? Are you doing your own script?
Yeah, so everything is original story-wise, but of course, using characters that we already know, like in the X-Men universe. So it is the 90s X-Men universe.
Yes.
Yeah, if you're familiar with the animated series, which for me growing up, that was pretty much life.
Yeah. That's pretty much for everybody on the panel.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. So our inspiration is that universe. Of course, like I said, original stories, but pretty much the same type of dynamics, the same, same characters, same ideas. Where, like you could see in the Jubilee trailer, we're not doing like cosplay style. We wanted to feel a little more grounded in reality and a little creepier too, more adult.
Okay.
Dude,
Cool.
I love your Sinister outfit, bro. I'm a Sinister fan, and
Yeah.
I saw the pictures that you took with the Sinister suit and all the photos that you guys. Yeah, I saw them, and I was like, "Yo, that is dope, Mr. Sinister." The freaking purple.
That's well
Dude,
done.
I'm feeling that was really well done.
Yeah, you guys are
And,
Sure.
wait,
I
I got
appreciate that.
I got one question. How long did it take you to do that makeup? Because it was
Oh,
good.
man.
It
So-
was really good.
So the thing is when we did that photo shoot, that was us trying to actually do the makeup this time. Whereas when we shot the Jubilee joint, we didn't have any time. And our actor, Nestor, he just did it himself. And the thing is with those contacts, you're practically blind.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
jeez.
so it wasn't as tight as it should have been.
Right.
We didn't have time to finesse it. But it actually doesn't take that long, like about an hour.
Oh, wow.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
That outcome, brother, it came out real good.
Yeah, it did. Came out really good. Looked good.
So,
Yeah, I
so
appreciate that.
So you have a lot of people that now, like everybody and their mothers, doing videos. They're trying to do their own films and stuff like that. What did you find to be like the hardest thing to do when you first got started doing this?
Make money.
It's a hard thing for everybody right now.
Yeah.
I definitely understand that.
Definitely feel on that one.
It's still hard, but I don't know. As far as the hardest thing is finding other people who are serious about taking it all the way. And the good part about that, though, is that you are forced to learn everything about the process of filmmaking. And I think that's actually important to becoming a great filmmaker. That journey of trial and error. And so even though, you know, it's the hardest part, not knowing anything and then trying to, you know, brand yourself, create a style, create a name, and, you know, also stay true to your own creative interests and direction. But, you know, it's like anything, if you're just stubborn and you just keep at it, it'll start to come to you. But it gets harder because you keep challenging yourself more and more every time. You know, nothing is ever perfect. So I think part of what makes it exciting is the adventure of not knowing what's going to happen. You know, some stuff that we like this X-Men stuff, you know, was very untested. I'm not a VFX artist, you know, I do everything myself and I kind of just make it up as I go. Like I know how I want it to happen. So I just think about like all the ways that I can probably make it happen and try it.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Listen, nothing wrong with a plan, and it's good. Like you got to enter these things. Also, being a creative, I understand that you know you have to have a strategy when you go in. Otherwise, you waste a lot of time, a lot of resources, and God forbid, a lot of money and whatnot.
Yeah, what you said right there is having a plan and a strategy. That is probably the biggest lesson that you can take away from it. Is just like you're going to be a lot happier if you know. You at least, you know, plan the important shots and storyboard a little bit and have some sense of, you know, what your lighting environment is going to be and how you can manipulate it, hopefully to your advantage. But not limit yourself based on like what your resources are not. Like, don't not try something just because, you know it's not going to be perfect. It's art, so it can be sloppy sometimes. I think that entertainment value is more important than perfection.
Okay.
Yeah, like one of the great sayings I always like is you fall down 99 times, but you get up on it.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean? So you have to fall down. That's the only way you freaking learn. That's the only way you make mistakes, and that's the way you learn. Oh, okay, I fucked up there. Ain't gonna happen again.
Yeah.
That's basically the Mancave model.
So I have a question for you because taking a look at your background, I see a little picture of Stan Lee up there, a little Spider-Man comic going on. Are you like a collector of sorts? Kind of, really, sort of, not really. I don't know. Talk to us.
Oh well, so comic books are, you know, kind of like have always been at the forefront of everything. Growing up, my uncle, he's a comic book artist. He's only a few years older than me, but Ale Garza, and he actually did some artwork for a Kickstarter.
Tom. you just said Ale Garza is your uncle?
Yeah.
Good thing.
You're just gonna jab us all with one of those real quick. Anyway, continue.
Wow.
Yeah. So basically, he's always been my hero, and you know, so growing up, I wanted to draw comic books up until I started pursuing music as a career, and you know, then I just kind of like. Yeah, I didn't keep up with it, but still have, you know, love for comic books, and you can see a lot of my stuff is very, you know, kind of. I think my cinematography and my storytelling is heavily influenced by that type of storytelling. You know, it's sometimes a little unorthodox. But I've just always been a fan of the perspectives and the type of cinematography that you can get on the page. Anyway, long story short, I wanted to be a comic book artist. I'm not, but you know, it's still very embedded in my life. Everything that I do seems to, you know, always circle back to comic books.
Very cool.
Question. Is that a full samurai outfit behind you?
Yeah, it's not an outfit. It's real armor.
That's the real. Wait.
Yeah.
You just keep hitting us with these
That's
punches.
that's incredible.
That is freaking incredible.
That's all.
Oh, that is holy shit.
That's definitely
That
dope.
is dope. And you got that customized made for you?
Yeah. So a funny story. So right here on the wall is the cover to my comic book that will be coming out for my next Kickstarter project, The Soldier and the Samurai. And so I had this armor made in Hong Kong and actually we shot the proof of concept for the Kickstarter already as well. So yeah, that's The Soldier and the Samurai, and the samurai plays a big part. And I wanted it to be really authentic. And again, this film is based off of my personal life growing up and basically having to live in my imagination and, growing up poor and homeless. It's a lot of that stuff, but then there's also a lot of fantasy. It deals with substance abuse, life, death, and it's a really dope project. I can't wait to hopefully talk to you guys about that one.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Come back and talk to us about that too, please.
We could say here that we all love samurai
stuff is amazing.
Culture, martial art films. We always love. When I noticed it. And quick question: do you practice with samurai swords, or have you practiced ever, or have you done the dojo?
No, not officially. When I was younger, I did some training with my brothers, but now I mostly just kind of collect the swords, and so I have one up here. You can see.
Oh, man, after my own heart.
He's got a couple.
Wow. Got a couple around here.
Cool.
Okay.
Wow.
And you're not just gonna skim. You're not just gonna skim over those Wolverine comics that were just sitting on the counter, are you?
That's dope, bro. Listen, we're fellow collectors as well, man.
Yeah.
Listen, comic books, Funkos, statues, artwork. We're kind of into some of everything. So, but that's dope, man. So, you got a Kickstarter coming up. You said you're gonna kick that off tomorrow? You said?
Yeah, tomorrow. So I literally haven't left my office in like 3 days. Just been in here editing and going crazy. Like I said, we got this.
I see that
popping off here. Show you a little teaser if I can.
Ooh, little teaser. Now
Just
we're talking exclusives.
Intro. Little exclusive here.
Exclusive info. I'm in.
Okay.
Yeah. Bring you up.
Okay.
You okay?
Oh man!
All right, now you officially got me hyped up for this. You got me.
That looks really good.
That looks really good, brother. Oh wow,
That's great. All right, so listen, you are definitely on your way, man. And as we tell all of our guests, you can come back at any time. Updates, new stuff, whatever it is, the door is always open. Come back, let us know. Let the people know. Maybe you want to just give out some of your socials, let everybody know where they can find you, where they can find your Kickstarter, and all of that.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you send those over to us, we'll also put them in the description as well. So this way, people know when they're looking at the video, they can click around on everything.
Okay,
But go ahead.
great, yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that. As far as socials, everything is at Cassanova Films. That's Casanova with 2 S's. Um, yeah, pretty much Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube. Those are the main ones, I think. And yeah, and CasanovaFilms.com. But everything Casanova Films all day.
Awesome. All right, cool.
That's dope. That's dope, bro. So listen, we want to thank you once again, my man Joshua Cassanova, Cassanova Films. Make sure you go check him out. Go check out the YouTube channel. Go check him out on Instagram. Films coming out. Stuff looks great and whatnot. And as usual, man, listen, Mancave 101 podcast, you know, we doing our artist spotlight where we bring you content. Like, you just got an exclusive, man.
That's an exclusive, right?
It's got an exclusive here with us. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, Josh, thank you for coming out, man. Man in the chair, play my theme music.
Peace.
Hey.